Hiya champs, this is SUPERZOMGBBQ, and today a bunch of new information has dropped that you would have not heard anywhere else, thanks to achievements and trophies. Yes, the achievements and trophies are revealing more about 2K22 than the company that makes it. Now, this is not unheard of. This has happened in pretty much every release we've had, from the back in SmackDown vs. Raw all the way up to now. But the depth at which this achievement list goes into is going to reveal a ton of information about MyFaction, MyGM, MyRise, Showcase, Universe Mode, and the general game itself, including weapons, Royal Rumbles, you name it. But before we get into the video, if you go on to enjoy, please consider leaving a like. It really helps me out and it makes more videos possible. And if you want to see more 2K22 gameplay, I urge you to hit that big red subscribe button, because we're going to be covering all of these game modes and more when the game is released. Now, before we get into the achievements and trophies, this in front of you is indeed the main menu and includes a bunch of hidden secrets, especially around MyFaction, which we're going to deep dive into when we get there. But this was revealed last night thanks to a reveal trailer from Xbox, and I'll play the footage of this intermittently through the video. So let's get started with the actual game itself. The trophies list in this video comes courtesy of exophase.com, who revealed the PlayStation Network trophies list, and the general mode achievements start off with Outer Nowhere, which is perform a catching finisher. Fight Forever is next, which has a picture of The Undertaker kick out of a pin after being hit with a finisher. Then we have Fit for a Print, which is finish a match with a 5-star rating. Master of the 619, as Rey Mysterio hit a 619. Well, he's not going to hit a brainbuster, is he? Combo Breaker. Counter an opponent's combo using Breaker, which is a brand new feature to this game. Maybe they just needed a Snickers. Hey, ad placement. Win a 30-person Royal Rumble match as the first or second entrant. Ooh. At least you can do this on easy. Gulak Academy graduates, gotta appreciate some Drew Gulak. Finish the tutorial. Record breaker. In the Royal Rumble, eliminate 14 superstars. First of many, win a match with good old Bianca Belair with her SmackDown Championship. I really hope that she wins at WrestleMania. Cannonball! Perform a top rope dive as a super heavyweight. Getting creative. Hit your opponents with 5 different objects in one match. However, this one is especially interesting. The image includes not just a chair and ladder, but a ring bell as well, which would be making a return to the WWE games. And the last general achievement is Acknowledge Me, which is win a 1 vs 1 match against the highest superstar in the game, Roman Reigns, on Legend difficulty. That's gonna be tough. But now onto the Showcase mode. Who's that jumping out the sky? It's an achievement. Complete 1 objective in Showcase mode. You filthy animal. Complete 1 match in Showcase mode. This achievement is specifically interesting for 2 reasons. One is the icon that shows a picture of a rendered version of the Halloween Havoc 1997 match between Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, which might confirm that at least we are getting the outfit, if not potentially 2 matches with Eddie, if not 3, in the entirety of the showcase. Not to forget Rey's outfit from the Halloween Havoc match itself. The second thing is the name, You Filthy Animal. Now, this was part of a group in WCW which included Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Billy Kidman, Conan, and Tori Wilson, amongst many others. This could potentially confirm their inclusion in the Showcase mode, or even, possibly, maybe looking into it a little bit too much, unlockable characters. Next up, we have Dial It Up. Complete all objectives in 1 match in Showcase mode. Like Father, unlock the bonus match in Showcase mode, which probably confirms that to get Dominic Mysterio as an unlockable character, you have to complete the showcase. West Coast Pop, clear all matches in Showcase mode, and Booyaka Booyaka, complete all objectives in all matches in Showcase mode. Now on to Universe mode. Step into the action, complete your first match. Specifically, this is in the new Superstar mode. In the Spotlight, win a pay-per-view match in Universe, again in Superstar mode. Superstar Advancement, win 5 matches in Universe Superstar mode. I'm declaring the Royal Rumble, which is a nice little throwback to that infamous R-Truth and Brock Lesnar promo back several years ago. Choose a path from the curation menu for the first time in Superstar mode for Universe. Forging my own path, choose a path from the curation menu 5 times in the Universe Superstar mode. And the final one, good ratings. Complete a month of shows in Universe mode. This is for the classic mode, but is the only achievement for the old Universe mode, which is very strange. Now onto MyFaction. This, still to this date, is the mode that's received the least information. All we have seen so far is a sneak peek at certain cards, but we may have just seen our first special cards, including Amethyst, Diamond, special 2K22 cards, and signature cards. We'll go back to that in just a moment. The achievements detail a lot about MyFaction and start with Journey of a Lifetime. Complete all lifetime challenges in MyFaction. Faction Wars Champion, win 100 Faction Wars matches. Briefcase winner, win a limited time briefcase. Loyalty confirmed, earn a loyalty reward. Taste of Victory, win a match. A promising start, complete a lifetime challenge. One small step, win 10 Faction Wars matches. A good start, complete a Proving Grounds Tower, which confirms the return of towers in 2K22. Weekly winner, complete a weekly tower. Daily progress, which shows a brand new MyFaction logo. Complete a daily challenge in MyFaction. Chapter and verse, complete a Proving Grounds chapter. And finally, champion for a day. Complete all 3 of a day's daily challenges. This is the mode with the most achievements, so it may shine a light that MyFaction may be the biggest or most important mode in the game, despite it having the least attention. Now, I did mention about some potential big news about the different cards that will be available for MyFaction. And on the reveal for the main menu, there was a brief shot at Amethyst Triple H, what looks like to be a signature special edition Io Shirai with a potential WWE 2K22 special card in the background as well. I am so hungry for MyFaction information, mainly because this mode speaks to me directly, but what intrigues me the most is it is a single player mode, where most of these games are multiplayer or several player modes, especially as it looks like there's going to be a big focus on microtransactions and virtual currency for this mode. Next up, MyRise. Time to take over. Have a match on NXT in either the male or female careers, shall we say, in MyRise. I'm feeling blue. Have a match on SmackDown in either male or the female MyRise. Monday Night Warrior. This is for Raw, exactly the same achievement. The New Revolution, win the NXT Women's Championship. Goldie is mine, which is a reference to Tommaso Ciampa's time as NXT champion. Win the NXT Men's Championship. Head of the table, win the Universal Championship. Nobody is ready for you, win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Brass ring reached, win the WWE Championship. Stole the glow, win the Raw Women's Championship. Now, I don't know whether this is a reference to Naomi, which is unlikely as she's never been the Raw Women's Champion, or it's a reference to the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling TV show, which was based around 80s characters and gimmicks for women's wrestling. The last 2 achievements are the Internet Champion, oddly with Becky Lynch on the icon. gain 300,000 fans on social media, and more product placement time because Old Spice smell ready for anything. Complete challenge matches to boost a single attribute beyond a score of 100. Now we move on to My General Manager mode, which potentially reveals the inclusion of 3 new additional general managers, of which none of them are Paul Heyman or Theodore Long, which is kind of ridiculous, but I digress. The best there ever was complete a full season in MyGM. Calling in a favor, use a power card in MyGM. Eric Bischoff's icon is shown here. The show must go on. A big hint that the DLC for the NWO version will give you access to using Eric Bischoff, who was a legendary general manager and of course a legendary authority figure for WCW during the NWO era. The King Booker achieved a 5-star match in MyGM. Keeper of Words fulfill a promise to a superstar, of which we know William Regal will be part of the GM selection. Legends are never forgotten, which is kind of ironic because they tried to forget Shane McMahon. Sign a legend. And additionally, we now have Triple H on top of the mountain. Finished first in ratings after a full season in MyGM. But the potential reveal of Eric Bischoff and Triple H being GM selections in the game, as well as the confirmation of Shane McMahon and William Regal, is really exciting. So that was the full achievement and trophy list for WWE 2K22. Which do you think is going to be the hardest, and why is it beating Roman Reigns on Legendary? Nah, but seriously, all lifetime challenges in MyFaction or 100 Faction Wars might be what takes the cake. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. 2K22 is getting closer and closer, and I can't wait to get my hands on the game. I'm just hoping the lack of information isn't an indication that the game may be subpar. Fingers crossed, and legs, and everything else. But that's it from me. My name is SUPERZOMGBBQ. You have been awesome. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that subscribe button. I urge you to for more 2K22 gameplay and footage as soon as it's available. And of course, WWE Supercard. And I will see all of you very, very, very soon. Ciao. So far away, we wait for the